2024 marks many historic achievements, including one right here in Old Sac, for the 100th anniversary since construction began of the Delta King. Named for the Delta route they took their passengers, the Delta King and her sister boat, the Delta Queen, were passenger boats for the elite, until the Golden and Bay bridges left them out of the job.
Later they became makeshift hospitals and naval transport ships in World War II,
before bouncing around wherever the water or the legal battles for their ownership would take them.
Eventually, the naval nobility went to Mississippi, where the Delta Queen remains to this day.
While there, the King got her chance in the limelight, starring in The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, the 1960 version.
The Delta King sank twice in its lifetime. The second time is when it was being rescued and turned into a hotel. But the first time was quite a story. 2 lawyers teamed up to bring the boat back by any means necessary.
They loved Sacramento so much. And so they knew about the Delta King, and they knew that it was sunk and no one's taking care of it, and it was in the Stockton Bay, just sitting there. So they were trying to get something legally binding that would say that the Delta King is a historical landmark to Sacramento, and it should be taken care of and brought back and restored. And they could never get anything legally binding, so they took it upon themselves. And in the middle of the night, they got a tugboat, and they tugged the Delta King from the Stockton Bay to Sacramento, and they tied it onto the Tower Bridge.
The second time it was brought back by the Queen family, who spent 5 years turning into the Delta King Hotel that Sacramento knows today.
What are the most popular events that you have that other hotels do not have?
Well, our most popular thing is our murder mystery dinner theater that we have. We do that. That is a boat event, so we do that 2 to 3, maybe even 4 Saturdays in a month, depending on how busy it gets. It is a dinner and a show, so it's a 3-course meal. And then we have actors that come in, and they put on a show, and they use participants from the crowd. You might be the murderer. It's been a very popular thing. We've done it for I don't even know how many years. So it's our most popular event to have as far as boat events go. But other events that we do, we do everything. Birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, we have business meetings, I do weddings, do all sorts of events. Anything that anyone wants to celebrate, we do.
Sounds like fun.
In conclusion, we are all very excited about what lies in the Delta King's future, and we thank Ms. Rachel for her outstanding tour and plethora of information. But we are disappointed that her lips stayed sealed about one thing. It's been rumored that this hotel has some ghostly guests, but our guide refused to answer any of our paranormal questions while still on camera.